Hi everyone, I'm Libby Binsick and I'm a personal trainer at F45 Training in Midtown Nashville in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm going to be taking you through my evening routine. A great evening routine sets you up for a great next day. So it's important to make sure that you nail that evening routine. It's a time to chill, time to tone down, but also a time to be productive and get everything done that you need to that day. So like I said, I'm a personal trainer. I coach virtual classes right now, and the last class I coach every day is at 5 o'clock in the evening. So that means that I finish out about 6:15, okay? I can leave the studio, lock up, make sure that everything's ready for that next day, and head home. When I get home, the first thing I do is I take Charlie out. I greet my little guy. He's a sweet little rescue pup, kind of terrier, kind of hound, and he is so awesome. But he knows that right when I walk in the door, he's about to go outside. Usually we have a play date with some other friends, and he plays around with some dogs. Then I come back in and I am hungry. So I use a meal prep company called Twisted Foods, and I always just have my meals ready. I don't really have a lot of time to cook. I like to think and spend my time smarter, not harder. So right now I am using that meal prep company. I heat up my food and I'm able to chill out a little bit. So I get my dinner ready and I usually eat on the couch. It's just my time, you know, I like to sit in front of the TV and not think, just watch. And so I eat my dinner there. Charlie eats his too. Usually he takes a little nap because he's very tired after playing with all his friends. So once I'm done with my dinner, I then go to the kitchen and I do all the dishes. I don't want to go to bed with dishes in the sink or dishes in the dishwasher. If I need to unload the dishwasher and do the dishes, that's my time to do that before I get too comfortable. So do that right away. Then once I'm done eating and the kitchen is clean, that's usually when I get dessert. I always have to have dessert. So I usually eat some sort of healthy treat. After I finish dessert, that's my time to say, okay, let's get a little productive. I make a cup of tea and I sit in front of my computer and answer all the emails that I need to. I go down the list, answer all my emails, and at that same time, I'm usually making a to-do list for the next day. I like to time batch. Time batch is knowing what time I'm going to do what work during that day. So I have a cute little spiral that I'll write down what I want to do each hour of the day tomorrow, certain goals, certain must-dos, and you know, other things that I just like to say, check, did that, check, did that. Checking things off is always great. Now, once I've gotten my to-do list done, I've answered my emails and really focused in on everything that I've needed to get done that day, then it's time to relax. Well, first we have to do our skincare. That's another very meditative time. So my skincare is very in-depth. I take pride in my skincare. It's a little spa time for me. So when it comes to skincare, take your time, okay? It's time to take off the makeup, wash your face, exfoliate. Sometimes I do a little facial massaging. I roll it out. I also have this nice little exfoliator that I exfoliate and run around my face. Then I put on my acne creams, my night oils, my eye cream. You know, guys, you have the opportunity to put a spa in your own place. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Just take pride in that skincare. Now, when it comes to hydration, I always have this bottle by my bed. So I fill it up at night and I try to hit all my goals throughout the day. I have a little time on this one. This one's by Healthy-ish. But I try to hit my water goal every day because I am always on the run. I'm always working out or doing something very active. So it's very important for me to drink my water. So I have my skincare done. Now that might be another time that I just go sit on the couch and watch some TV. You know, I like to scroll and watch. So that's my time to get my phone, scroll through, do all my Instagram likes, do all my Instagram commenting, maybe schedule a few things, write out a few stuff. I have to take pride in my social media and also show my people some love. And sometimes that means just scroll and start commenting. So after I've completed my skincare, then I know that if I fall asleep in front of the TV, it's okay, but I won't. So after I'm almost ready for bed, I have my water filled up, that's often a time that I have to take Charlie out again. He needs to make sure, I need to make sure that he's not gonna wake me up in the middle of the night. I need to make sure that he doesn't wake me up in the middle of the night. So I'll run down and make sure he's all good to go. So I run Charlie down last time before we go to bed, and then I'm ready for bed. Oh, hi, buddy. See, he's already ready to play. Okay, you guys, let me tell you about this new thing that I have. It is a weighted blanket by Purple Mattress. I now look forward to laying in my bed. So even if I'm hooked on a Netflix series or something, not anymore. I know that I cannot wait to lay in bed. I mentioned that I'm a personal trainer, and I mentioned that I'm always on the go. So that means sometimes I just forget to rest throughout the day. I don't really relax any. So I'm always running, my muscles are always sore, and I'm also very stressed. I have a history of anxiety, and so sometimes it's hard for me to really be able to calm down. So that's why I really take pride in my evening routine. But this weighted blanket helps with my anxiety so much, I can't even tell you. What's really cool about this weighted blanket is that there's a cooling side and a heating side. So when I get really hot at night, I don't worry about this weighted blanket making me sweat or being too hard on me, because I sleep with the cool side on my skin. And this weighted blanket weighs maybe about 25 pounds, but it's scattered throughout the entire queen king size that I have from Purple Mattress. And once I'm ready for bed, I can't wait to lay in this thing. Charlie even loves it. But before I lay in bed, there's a few other things that I must include. So I mentioned that I fill this up. I fill this up before I go to bed as well. So got my water filled up. Then I have a diffuser that I love to just put right by my bed. I usually either put lavender or eucalyptus in there. Sometimes I put Vicks, depending on my voice. I have a raspy voice. Sometimes I lose it because of coaching. So I sometimes have to put that in my diffuser. But I start my diffuser. I put on my hand creams. I spray my pillow because I like to make sure it smells really nice. Sometimes with Charlie, you just never know. I know it's gross, but we love our dogs, right? This new weighted blanket makes me relax so much quicker. So I have my diffuser on, I have my oils on, I'm inside my weighted blanket. If I'm not quite ready to fall asleep, then I'll pick up my book. I try to read at night, and that really does allow me to close my eyes. Reading makes me tired, especially in bed. So at least I know that I'm being productive. I try not to pick up my phone when I'm laying in bed. Hi, buddy. Okay, so now that we have the diffuser, we have the hand creams, we're in the weighted blanket, we're reading. Now it is time to go to bed. I shut the lamp off. Charlie gets underneath my weighted blanket, and we both